It's Nolan. What's going on, y'all? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome to another episode of J Nolan News. Now, for those of y'all that might not be so familiar with my channel, you might be new here or whatever the case may be, I've been keeping up with this whole DJ Mustard situation with his ex-wife Chanel Thierry all year. My first post about this was back in January when she first filed the lawsuit to try to get child support and all of this other stuff from Mustard. I want to clear up a few things because I know that there's been some articles and some posts on social media talking about this situation. I've been seeing people saying that Mustard hates her, right? Saying that she was sleeping with the enemy and all of this type of stuff. And I want to clear up some things, not because I'm looking out for Mustard as a man, right? I just want to give y'all the facts of what's been going on because I don't think a lot of y'all been reading. So back in January, when this case first went live, right, when she filed for child support, DJ Mustard was still taking care of a lot of different things. You know what I'm saying? Number one, while the case was active, Mustard was actually paying Miss Chanel Thierry 15 to 17K per month in child support. She wanted an increase to 80,000, right? She's now receiving what, 24 or something like that? We're going to get into the actual update in a minute, but I just want to give you the preliminaries leading up to this. He was paying her 15 to 17,000, somewhere in that range. He was continuing to pay her credit card bills. He was continuing to pay her living expenses, including her rent or wherever she moved to. He continued to pay for the children's private school tuition and all of their needs. He also paid her a lump sum of $315,000 per their prenuptial agreement in spousal support, which was a buyout of the spousal support. Right? Did I mention the Lamborghini that he was paying $2,000 a month for? I think he may have took that car back after everything was finalized, but he was paying the car that she could get around and transport herself in. So it's not like DJ Mustard cut her off, found a new girl, and moved on with life and just said, fuck it, figure it out. He continued to literally take care of her, right? Now, I do understand that an article came out a couple weeks ago where she was mad that he moved a new woman into the house that they bought for themselves and had built from the ground up. Well, what did you expect him to do? Y'all were together when the house was built. You want him to what? Sell the house, get a new one? He still live there. And anyone new that he brings into his life, especially if he's in a serious enough situation to where he wants to move her in, what's he going to do? Move her in. So I understand that there's a lot of scorned women, a lot of bitter women, a lot of women that have gone through trauma in their relationships. And of course, a lot of y'all will identify with the woman in the situation that you feel she's been wronged, right? I can't speak on their actual relationship. They say he cheated on her during that time multiple times. She had various opportunities to leave. Y'all try to say that she held him down when he was fat and he done lost all this weight. Now he want to act different. All of these things were optional. Right? She dated him when he was fat. They met when he was a fat boy. So clearly she was attracted to him or something about him in that time. You can't throw it up in his face after the fact. Like, I stuck with you when you was fat. Yeah, he stuck with you when you looked like what you might have looked like. You might not have been the grandest prize. I'm not saying anything about her because she's an attractive woman, but she also had put on a little bit of extra thickness at one point. She's lost some weight as well. So everybody looks different in the eye of the beholder. But if y'all was together, y'all was locked in. You can't try to use that against a person. But let's get into the actual article of what's going on currently to understand what's going on. Following the judgment of the child support case in which she was set to receive over 20K in child support per month, DJ Mustard is now requesting Chanel pay him $10,000 for reportedly attempting to look into his finances amid their divorce. So I covered this a while back. She was hiring her lawyers to do a forensic look into his finances to see where all his money was coming from. She felt like he had the upwards of around $600,000 to $1 million in disposable income per month that he should have been able to pay her. Right? Well, DJ Mustard explained in a court filing, she fired off 5 subpoenas to third parties that sought documents that were not relevant to their divorce. The subpoenas were sent to EMI Music, which is a music publishing company, Live Nation, of course, that's a touring company, Rock Nation, Jay-Z's company, Sony Music, and Universal Music. The producer said the subpoenas seek information dating back to 2016, which is years before their marriage, on issues that are already resolved by the prenuptial agreement they signed, right? So she's just acting out of pure hurt, out of pure madness. So much so, it seems if he would have just said, baby, come back home, she probably would do it because this is how that stuff works. You're not just going to put all this energy into trying to get money out of this man if you weren't just mad. Again, I told y'all in the beginning of the video, he continued to take care of her completely. There was nothing that she wanted or needed, or that the kids wanted or needed, that he wasn't providing, even when she was going at him. She was even requesting him to pay for all of her lawyers and all of her legal assistance, which he did pay. So he was actually putting money in her pocket to go against him. This is the stuff that people don't talk about on the internet. This is the stuff that y'all don't be reading into. Y'all see the post with the little headline on it, but y'all never read the actual text. Now, as previously reported, Chanel wanted $80,000 per month in child support based off her lawyer's findings on Mustard's income. But due to the amount agreed upon in the prenup and Mustard's actual income, based on what he really was bringing in versus what she was estimating, the judge awarded her $24,500 per month. So Chanel is trying to get to the bottom of where Mustard's money is truly coming from. Due to this, Mustard wants a judge to put a stop to it and make her cough up $10K for snooping around. And I'm pretty sure he knows she's not going to give him the $10K. You know what I'm saying? He just putting a buffer up, putting the wall up saying, hey, I'm not going to let you keep playing with me. I'm going to make this happen so that you understand I'm willing to defend myself. That's all this really is. He don't need her $10K. Come on, man. He said if Chanel has her way, she will use an abusive discovery strategy to cause this divorce to last longer than the entire length of their marriage. Mustard said despite the court already entering an order on child support, Chanel has now unleashed an expansive, unnecessary, and expensive discovery campaign into the financial issues that have already been resolved or conclusively governed by their prenup. Again, they signed a prenuptial agreement. He paid her out $315K. Boom, put it in her account at the beginning of the onset. All she has to do is literally go figure out a job, a career change, a brand she wants to associate herself with. There's things that she can do to make money. They said she was making about $3,000 a month on her own. Now, I'm not saying that $3,000 was sufficient just for the kids, but now you got $3,000 plus $24,000. So now you're making $27,000 per month. Let's be clear. You're not spending that all on the kids because he's making sure that the tuition is paid. He's making sure that your crib was paid for the most part. He was making sure that your credit card bills for all of the expenses that you may have been racking up, we never even seen what those look like. He was paying that off. So all of this is just ridiculous to me. So to everybody, not just the fellas, but the women included, this is why you have to be careful about the people that you stay with, lay with, and play with, man. You never know when shit gonna go bad, and when it goes bad, it can get worse, right? Because now all of a sudden the person is hurt and they want to do anything that they can to inflict pain on you. If they know they can't physically inflict pain on you, they're going to go through the court system. They're going to go through the legal system. They're going to try to hurt your pockets. They're going to smear your name in the public. They're going to try to go to people that you work with and make things uncomfortable for you there. But then when you go to Chanel's social media, she's living it up. You know what I'm saying? Posing in every picture, trying to look like this luxury girl. But behind the scenes, she's trying to juke him for more money to uphold this image that she's putting out there. You're not DJ Mustard. You don't get to live DJ Mustard's life. And being that y'all are no longer together, you don't get to share that lifestyle. But the lifestyle that you being afforded is still $27K a month. I mean, am I tripping? You're making over $300,000 a year to do absolutely nothing, right? You're taking care of your kids. That's a full-time job, but it's paid for. Nannies don't get paid $300,000 a year. And I think y'all had a nanny when you was living with him. That nanny wasn't getting paid like that. The chefs, the personal chefs ain't getting paid like that. You probably making both of their salaries combined just to do what you naturally are supposed to do, which is take care of the kids and be present for them. Not to mention, Mustard is still getting the kids. Mustard is still taking care of the kids. He's still paying the tuition and all of this type of stuff. It's not coming out of your monthly child support payment. This is why I be like, man, y'all tripping. And if you watch any of my other content on my channel, I empathize with the women that go through this too, where they have a man that's trying to attack their pockets. I'm not taking this from one side, right? I'm just saying people go out here and they bust their ass to become the people that they are, to become the public figures and celebrities and world-renowned musicians that they are, right? Yes, you assisted. You was down from day one. But do you honestly believe DJ Mustard would not have been DJ Mustard without you? I don't know. I think he was going to be who he was going to be. He could have found somebody else in high school that would have held him down, or they might not have held him down. They would have left him and he still would have hit them studio sessions. He still would have went out and met these people. He might not have had a place to lay his head if that was what was needed, if that was the arrangement. He would slept in a car. He would have slept on his homeboy couch. Niggas gonna be who they was gonna be. Women gonna be who they was gonna be. You can't overvalue yourself based on this idea of I did this, so you must pay me all of this exorbitant money for revenge. It's not how that shit work out. And it clearly didn't work that way in court either. Y'all let me know what y'all think of this down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit the post notification bell for all updates. I'll see y'all on the next one, all right? Much love and respect, man. Peace.
King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rag. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef for computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. With drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I've been dropping these haters like calories. Cross them out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no gunner. Packing the stick with a drummer. Wanna catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be humble. New day, let's get it. Big chain, let's get it. More fame, let's get it. No shame, let's get it. New day, let's get it. Big chain, let's get it. More fame, let's get it. No shame, let's get it. I got 'em, get checked, no problem. Motivate like Wallow, chick gon' follow.